It's day 23 of our 40 days of prayer to kick off 2021. We've prayed for God to help us to rebuild our sense of faith in Him, knowing that He's with us despite all the difficulties that we're facing. We've prayed for God to help us to rebuild our sense of community so we can know we're not alone in this, but that we have brothers and sisters who will encourage us and whom we can encourage as we're on this journey. And we're praying now for God to help us to rebuild our sense of mission because He still is at work. And while He's pruning away the things that need to be pruned away, He's calling us to grow and to actually be fruitful in following His mission for us and His purposes for us, even in times like these. And I reflect on Acts 23, I reflect on Nehemiah 13, and all that Ezra and Nehemiah had to deal with, just thinking through how, as they were following God's call on their lives, it was so unpopular with the people around them. You know, we've gone through political season where we're trying to figure out how to win, how to line up, how to rally people to certain causes. But, you know, being a Christian is countercultural. And a lot of times it's not going to line up with what politics say that we should pursue, even what our nation's values are. I mean, in the United States, we trumpet having a government that's for the people, of the people, by the people, and our will of the people is what guides us. But as a Christian, it's the will of God that guides us, and those are many times in contrast with one another. They don't line up because human beings are fallen and prone to our sinfulness and our desires. And God's calling us to be different. Are we ready for that? To be devoted to the mission of Jesus Christ means to be ready to be countercultural, to stand in places that are at times unpopular, to stand sometimes when people are saying sit down. Even when we can agree on certain values like justice, it may look different the way that we pursue it. And so we have to have that conviction and the commitment and the courage to follow Christ in His mission. But we also have Christ, and He is with us and He guides us. So let's pray to be committed, to be countercultural in the mission. Pray for a couple other people, and I'll see you tomorrow.